Good morning, this is Dan. Today we're going to go ahead and talk about how to make an omelet using dill, milk, and cheese, and of course an egg. So we're going to go ahead and start out. I've got my egg here. I'm going to go ahead and I've got my dill. I'm going to use a pair of scissors, not a knife. You want to use a pair of scissors, otherwise the knife will crush instead of chop. So I'm going to go ahead and just cut my dill. It's not that much dill here. You can see probably about a little more than a quarter size. And just kind of chop it up and mix it into the egg. So I got my dill in there. Next thing I'm going to do, I've got a tablespoon of milk. I'm actually using a low-fat almond milk, but you can use dairy milk. Any kind of milk really will do. I just want to go ahead and get the milk there. I'll set that to the side. Now the next thing I'm going to do, you just take a fork, or you can use a whisk if you have it, and just kind of fold the yolk, the egg white, and the milk together with the omelet. Just kind of mix it up so that it has a good consistency. Okay, so now I've got my stove top going. I've got my skillet on. It's on about a medium heat. I'm letting the skillet heat up for just a second here. Again, I've got my omelet mix that I've made with the yolk, the dill, and the milk in it. So I'm going to go ahead and just kind of pour this in here. I'm going to let that begin to cook. You want it to kind of turn white around the edges here, white to a pale yellow. At this point, I'm going to go ahead and add in my salt and pepper to taste. I don't really care for too much pepper in my omelet, just a little bit to season it. And we'll adjust the heat here a little bit, turn it up. You can already start to see here around the edges it's starting to turn a nice shade of white, and it's starting to kind of curl up away from the edge of the pan. This is actually a green pan skillet. I prefer the green pan. It's a ceramic coated pan. Makes it really easy for the egg to come off of. So right about now you'll see that the middle is starting to turn white at the bottom. The edges are really beginning to come away here. So at this point we'll go ahead and take about a tablespoon of cheese, depending on how much cheese you actually prefer. And I'm going to go ahead and just kind of knock this out here. And I like to put it kind of toward the middle of the omelet. Just toss it in a little bit. And we're going to let the omelet cook a little bit more. Then we're going to go ahead and fold it. And to fold the omelet, you want to kind of make sure that your edges are done. My stove kind of goes downhill a little bit here, so it's going to be more done on this end, a little bit thicker on this side. So I'm just going to go ahead and make sure that it will fold. And we're just take it underneath here, roll it across the top. Fairly simple fold. Let that solidify for just a second or cook up. You'll know when it's about done. You'll be able to see it here at the edges. A little bit of extra egg that got pushed to the side here. And you come underneath the omelet. Make sure again that your edges are there. And we're just gonna come underneath and flip it. It's that easy. Your first one or two you may end up making a mess of or breaking in half. If you don't succeed, try again. It doesn't take that long at all really to have a good omelet. We'll flip it over again just to see, make sure. See here, it is cooked. Turn it back over just for a second to let it be done all the way through. As you can see, overall time is less than 5 minutes by far. And voila, an omelet with dill and cheese. Enjoy and have a blessed day.